The story of little Aunt Twan's collaboration in the grass of the park. There lives a group of tiny ants, among which the most active one is Twan. It has a shiny black shell and two thin antennae on its head. When it walks, it always wobbles around as if scouting the surrounding situation. Tuan is not very strong, but it is particularly good at uniting its companions. No matter what difficult problem it encounters, as long as it touches its companions with its antennae, everyone will immediately gather around and work together to find a solution. The friends in the grass all said, with Tuan around, no matter how big the trouble is, we won't be afraid. One early morning Tuan was looking for food in the grass with a few little ants. Suddenly, they smelled a sweet fragrance. It was a biscuit dropped by a child, lying beside a stone not far from the ant nest. But the biscuit was 10 times larger than Tuan's body. Just a few ants couldn't move it at all. Tuan quickly touched the little friend beside her with her antennae, and then shook her antennae in the direction of the ant nest. This is the ant's message code. It wasn't long before a dark mass of ants crawled out of the ant nest like a small black line slowly surrounding the biscuit. Tuan stood in front of the biscuit and directed everyone with his antennae. Some ants crawled under the biscuit to lift it, some ants pushed it from the side, and some ants lay on the biscuit to prevent it from tilting. At first, the biscuit only moved a little, but not a single ant gave up. After a while, the biscuit actually moved forward slowly. The little ladybug Dion, who passed by, lay on the leaf to look and couldn't help but shake its back shell at them. The little ants are so amazing. United, we are stronger than big stones. In the morning, the sun gradually rose higher. The little snail in the grass gradually ran into trouble. It wanted to climb up to the morning glory to eat its leaves, but there was a thin puddle on the way. Although the water in the puddle was not deep, it could wet the snail's shell. Slowly lying by the puddle, his antennae hanging down, he was so anxious that he kept spinning in circles. Tuan just came back with his friends after carrying the cookies. Seeing the slow scene, he immediately had an idea. It led a few ants to climb onto the dandelion beside it and greeted everyone with its antennae. Let S bring the dandelion S fluff over and build a small bridge. The ants worked in teams. Some bit off the dandelion fluff, some spread the fluff on puddles, and others held it up beside to prevent it from being blown away by the wind. It wasn't long before a soft, fluffy bridge was built. Slowly climbing across the bridge, he waved his antennae at Tuan and said, "Thank you, Tuan. Your little bridge is softer than leaves. I can finally eat morning glories." At noon, the sky suddenly turned overcast. Tuan noticed that dark clouds were drifting towards this side in the distance. It was going to rain. It remembered the little grasshopper Tiao, who lived at the edge of the grass. Tiao's home was made of dry grass and surely couldn't keep out the rain. Tuan quickly led a few fast-running ants to crawl in the direction of Tiao's home. As they crawled, they touched other ants with their antennae to convey the message, "It's raining. Help Tiao move house quickly." Some ants helped Tiao Tiao carry the hay, some guided the way, and others spread the hay under the new place, a big stone. Just as I finished moving the things, a heavy rain began to pour down with a pitter-patter sound. Tiao Tiao hid under a stone and hopped towards Tuon. Thanks to you all, my house wasn't damaged by the rain. The little ants are really my good friends. In the evening, the rain stopped and the setting sun dyed the grass orange. Tuan and her friends were sitting at the entrance of the ant nest, sharing the cookie crumbs they had found during the day. Little ladybug Dion, little snail man, and little grasshopper Tiao Tiao also came over. Everyone gathered around the small cookie crumbs, taking one bite after another, enjoying them very much. Tuan was chewing the sweet cookies, feeling warm in her heart. It turned out that she was so small, yet she could help. Dion Marvel help him cross the bridge slowly and help Tiao Tiao move house together with her friends. The power of unity was much greater than she had imagined. When the moon rose, all the ants returned to their nests to rest. The grass was quiet, with only the rustling sound of the evening breeze brushing against the leaves. She thought to herself, tomorrow she will have to look for food with her friends and help them. Such days are more fragrant than sweet cookies and more shiny than the shiny black shells.